Hi, and welcome to Naturally Kim's Knitting. I'm Kim, and I'm your hostess, and today is November 30th, which, if you've been watching this for a little bit, you know that means we have one more week until the drawing for the Better to Give Knit Along. Yay! So, I hope everybody's been doing well. I want to welcome everybody who's watching, whether this is your first time or your 42nd time. I had to look at my show notes to see which episode we're on. I want to welcome each and every one of you. I love you, and you're the reason I do this. It makes me so happy to have each one of you here to watch what I'm doing. Okay, I might as well get right to work. I have on my needles not as much as I have had. Yay! I'm going to be ready to pick up my milkweed sweater again real soon. Right now it's still in hibernation, as is my hubby's sweater. But the way things are going, it won't be long till I'll be picking both those up again. Yay! However, one of the reasons I haven't been working on them is I have been busy with my son's Gansey sweater. This is that Walk in the Sand yarn that I made out of a worsted weight yarn. It's working up so nicely. It won't be long till I'll be at the underarm gusset, and then I'll start working on a pattern up above. Right now it's just plain. This is like from the waist, well, I guess you can't see, from the waist almost up to his underarms. When it gets to be 3 inches before the underarm, then I start, I'm sorry, I just noticed the stitch marker. I was trying to think what it was there for. Then I get to start the gusset. Yay! I'm loving how this is working out. It makes a nice little thing for me to bounce on the ball with right now because there's not a pattern with it. It's just straight knitting. Yay! Another thing I have on my needles, as always, but it hasn't gotten very far because of the other knitting, it's another child's Chemo cap. And this is out of the leftover Katia Belice that I have. I did the ribbing out of one of the balls, and now I've started another colorway up here. Do about 10 rows, and then I'm going to switch off to the third one. And I'm going to do that till I'm finished with the hat. Then I'm going to see how it turns out. I hope it works out well. Let's see, what else have I been? Oh, my son's socks. I'm loving this yarn. Oh, I should tell you. No, I've told you about the sweater. And the sweater's worked on size 7 needles, and the Chemo cap size 2. Then my son's sock. Look at that beautiful sock. I love this colorway. I have to say I'm back on my Kindle photographing this today, and so the colors are more true than what they usually are. So this is my son's. It's on size 1 needles, and it's out of the Crazy Zauberball in the Buntmetall colorway. And this is what I got in California, and I think he's gonna love it. I'm so happy. And I must say I love his girlfriend too, because I actually asked them to make wish lists up for Christmas. And he goes, well, all I need are work socks and long underwear. Well, he's also getting these things for me. But his girlfriend then told me that she loves scarves, mittens, socks, all these things. I thought, oh, I'm going to have fun. They also said dishcloths. I need to see about making those. So that's what's on my needles. Oh, no, I have one other thing. I don't have it in my show notes yet. The beginning of my granddaughter's hat. Isn't that pretty? This is my Genevieve Penelope colorway with on the glitter background. And this was variegated. And I love the way, even though the lines are going this way, the color is going this way. And I love that. And I showed it to her last night, and she was happy. So this is good. And like I said, this is out of my sock yarn, the Genevieve Penelope colorway, sparkly, variegated. And I should tell you what the hat pattern is, because this is not my own pattern. It's Sheepytime Swirl Hat by Mandie Harrington. And there you can see. I saw a color picture of this the other day, and it was It's a variegated, and it's doing the same thing. The stripes are going one way, but the pattern is going the other, and I kind of like that. So anyways, that is everything that's on my needles right now. Aren't you shocked? I am just amazed that this is all I have on my needles. But I have been finishing up some big objects. Diplodocus #1. He's got his feet on. Oh my goodness, I missed a tail thread. And I laughed because when I first saw this, I said, oh, his head turned sideways. I must have done something wrong. Well, the second one, I did exactly right, made sure I did exactly right, and his head turns to the side too. So I think this is the way it's supposed to be. And it's got its legs on. Yay! So they're ready to be mailed out. I am so excited. I can't wait to hear their response when they see it. And they both jingle, which I think is good. Excuse me, I'm taping in the afternoon, and I need something to keep my mouth moist. Let's see. Then I finished my. Gotta get them up here. My son-in-law's socks. I'll only hold one up right now. This is the sock yarn my granddaughter picked out for her daddy when we were out in Lake Tahoe, State Line, Nevada. And this was from Misti Alpaca in the Eiffel colorway, and I love how this worked up. I like the heels too. So anyways, that's going to be mailed too to them. And then I can't show you the pattern on this, but I can show you the finished sock. This is from CC's Patterns and from Java Pearl Design. And she's going to be releasing this soon, hopefully in the next couple weeks. But that's in my Country Christmas self-striping colorway. And that is for my son. And I have one other thing. Can you believe all these finished objects? I told you I've been working hard this week. I want to make sure I show you the right side of this. This is the amulet shawl. It's not blocked yet. It's got to be blocked. But this is the Helen Stewart design on US 6 in the KnitPicks Stroll Fingering Herbal Wreath hand-painted colorway. And it is so beautiful. I know she'll wear it like this. Isn't that gorgeous? I said the only thing about it, it did ask for beads, or it said beads were optional, and I have never done beads. So I told my husband, I know what my knitting New Year's resolution is for next year. I'm going to work with beads, at least on one thing. I haven't done my entrelac knitting, which I resolved to do last year, but I do have a pattern I want to try it on. So I might still get that in before Christmas time. My goodness. Can you believe that? That's my finished objects. Those are the things on my needles. I feel like I'm zooming through this today. I don't know why, but I feel like I am. Well, I might as well show you some of the things that have made me happy this week. First of all, the main thing that's making me happy is we have one more week on our giveaway. Before our giveaway is, well, no, we don't. I'm sorry. Oh, I said that earlier. One more week to the drawing. The knit along actually ends tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, as soon as I wake up, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to close the thread, and I'll do the drawing at that point. But you won't hear the winners until next week. So, but you still have today to get things in. So I'm going to go over the rules one more time. It runs through tomorrow. So if you can get something done in today, you could start it today and get it done by midnight tonight, and then make sure to get it all submitted and everything. And you can still be entered. I've had a couple people enter at the last minute, or enter in the last week. And so, you know, there's still time. Any project that you knit, crochet, weave, sew, dye, it doesn't matter as long as you're going to give it away. It can't be something for yourself. Like the things that I've knitted, those would all count, but I'm not in the drawing. The projects could not have been started before October 1st. You can dip into other knit along or craft alongs as long as it follows everybody's rules. And the prizes consist right now, I put down a Danny Blue skein of yarn, but I have decided that whoever wins one skein of my Napier's Knits yarns can go into my Etsy store and you can pick one skein, your choice, and I will mail that to you. Then there's also going to be a skein of yarn from Granny Sheep. It's Cascade Yarns Heritage Prints. It's a 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. Then there's going to be at least one Ravelry pattern that will be given away, and it will be up to $7.50. So there's a chance of 3 different winners. Okay, let's see. I will do the drawing with the random number generator, and let's see. Make sure that if you finish an object today, that you post a picture of it in the Better to Give thread in my Ravelry group, Naturally Kim's Knitting. And if you have any information like patterns or anything, I love when I get pattern names. Okay, your finished object can be given to any person or any charity that you choose. It doesn't matter. Now, if you make something and you want to know a charity to give it to, I can probably recommend some. But otherwise, whoever you choose. And the thread will be locked tomorrow morning, and the winners will be announced next week. Now, after I announce the winners, you will have 2 weeks after that date to claim the prize, or else it gets put into another drawing. Which reminds me, I would like some ideas for other drawings or other knit-alongs or things that you would like. In fact, I think I'm going to open a thread for the month of December for people to give me ideas. And there will be probably a Ravelry pattern to be given away to the winners. To the one winner. I will look at everybody's ideas though, and I might possibly use some of them next year. So if you have any ideas for craft-alongs, knit-alongs, fun little games, whatever, let me know. And just put it under the thread, or put it under this week's thread, this week's episode's thread. And no, I'm going to open a thread for, I'll put knit-along ideas for the thread title. And so if you have one, just go ahead and put it under there, and I can't wait to see your ideas. It'll be so great. I'm also so happy, as you can tell, for finishing so many objects, which allowed me to start other objects, which is so wonderful. Plus, another thing I'm really happy about, I've been doing a little bit of designing, and I've got this perpetual calendar. I told my husband I wanted to have a flip calendar of some kind. And this is 365 knitting stitches a year. And I've already started using it because, you can never, if it's perpetual calendar, you can never get enough. And this week's stitch is the traveling ribbed eyelet panel. Gives me an idea for a sock or something, or the border of a scarf, or I'm not for sure. We'll just have to wait and see. So anyways, those are the things that made me happy this week, besides you guys. Okay, now what have I been reading, watching, listening to? Well, I have been, of course, watching My Critical Role, which has been so exciting as of late. With all the knitting, I haven't been reading as much as I want to, but I've almost finished A Little Sugar and a Lot of Love by Lindy Halton. And then, of course, my daughter did a wonderful little blog last week about Thanksgiving with what she's done with the kids and everything. Oh, it's so cute. They made little handprint turkeys, but then put feathers on them. And it's just so cute. Let's see. Oh, I just received this in the mail, and I haven't started reading it yet, but I am looking forward to it. This is called The White Knight. The White Knight, The Lost Kingdom, and the Sea Princess. I don't know, the title just kind of intrigued me, and I thought, ooh, I'll have to read that and see. So I haven't started it yet, but I'm going to be starting it today. Yep. I'll tell you a little bit about it next week, but I'm excited. This is I can't wait. It sounds like a very, very good book. Yay! Okay, my goodness. So where you can find me at? You can find me on Ravelry as Napier's Knits. That's my page. And then Naturally Kim's Knitting. You can also find me as Napier's Knits on Etsy. Instagram, I'm knittin_Kim. YouTube, Blogger, Facebook, and WordPress, I'm Naturally Kim's Knitting. So I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving last week. I hope you have a wonderful week this next week. Your December is really good. You have many knitting adventures with very few, if any, drop stitches. And I love you guys. Big hugs. And I'll talk to you next week. Bye-bye.